This is not what Britain voted for. Lord's peer blasts disastrous Brexit. A Conservative peer has insisted the UK is on track to a disastrous outcome as it exits the European Union, and urged the people to vote again on the issue. Ros Altmer, a former Work and Pensions Minister, has called for the British people to have another say on Brexit. The Conservative peer claimed it was hard to see how businesses would survive if the UK pulls out of the single market and customs union, which both the Conservative and Labour Party have pledged to do. Speaking on Channel 4 News, Lady Altmer argued that in all parties, politicians are not confident with the UK's current direction. She said, "I think Theresa May is right, that we had a referendum and we promised that we would try our best to implement the results of the referendum. The problem seems to be, and I know that a number of politicians in all parties are feeling the same, the path we seem to be on doesn't seem to look like it is going to deliver for us a better outcome than we currently have. That's not what the British people presumably were actually voting for, so that's the danger." The former Tory minister then suggested that the British people should have another vote on Brexit after the majority of Britons voted to leave the European Union more than a year ago. Lady Altmer added, "What I think we want to see is that our democracy is able to implement the results of the referendum, which was to look to how we can best manage an exit from the EU. But, if as seems at the moment, we are on track for a pretty disastrous outcome, and leaving with no deal will absolutely be a disastrous outcome as far as I am concerned. Then we will have an opportunity to say to the people, democracy is not a one vote forever issue whichever was round it happens. I think politicians need to be honest with the British people, if as looks the case at the moment, a number of the paths we look to go down are being blocked." The government have published their post-Brexit plans of how the Irish border will look after Brexit, and how it will seek a customs partnership with the European Union after Britain has exited from the bloc. Simon Covey, the Irish Minister for Foreign Affairs and Trade, has instead welcomed the plans from the UK as he said it was work to build on. He said, "For the first time we have heard language now around customs union partnership. That is language I hadn't heard before. I think maybe we can build on that and talk about how we can create equivalents in the north of Ireland, in Northern Ireland, through devolved governments I hope, that can reassure the European Union that we can maintain in the integrity of the single market, while at the same time putting a unique political solution in place." Brexit negotiator Guy Verhofstadt criticised the plans set out by the British government, as he described the ideas put forward as a fantasy. The UK may be forced to wait until December until the next round of Brexit negotiations and wait for the German elections to get underway as Angela Merkel seeks a fourth term. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and don't forget to subscribe English News Hub for new excited videos.